Colin from Takeoff ARC. Today we came to the airfield, but it's way too windy to fly. So, plan B, we're gonna try out the FMS 1/18 scale Chevy Squarebody. This has the kit on it from Fair RC. I'll put the link in the description there. But the reason why I really love these Chevy Squarebodies is because I actually have one as my daily driver. That's my daily rig. We go camping and it's just a great go-to truck. Anyways, we're gonna take this thing out and we're gonna start off by going up a hill. We're gonna go up that hill right here and we're gonna test out how this thing climbs. And then we're gonna head over to the river, which is way down that embankment there. We're gonna go over some rocks and we're gonna try to find a trail. We're gonna go over some dirt and we're just gonna see what this little machine can do. Hopefully it's as good as what I have here, because in the full scale version, they're pretty capable. And I got a feeling this little guy is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, we're at the bottom of the hill. It's a little rocky and a little loose. I'm gonna try to drive with one hand and film with the other. So here goes, let's start. Let's get up and over these rocks here. So that's full speed in low gear. And it's actually doing pretty darn good so far. We're gonna actually head up this part here. Let's see how it does. Here's some steep on the right here. Let's try this. Oh yeah, there we go. She's digging in. She's digging in. You can hear those tires hooking up. Yep, there we go. Keep her going. Whoop. Uh-oh, I think she popped out of gear. Oh, there's a switch on the side here. Low gear and high gear. Neutral's in the middle, so obviously I just accidentally hit that with my thumb, so something to be aware of. But then again, when you're steering with your thumb, it's kind of easy to bang that. My fault. Okay, let's go. There's a bigger rock coming up here. Let's see how it goes. Nope, I don't want to damage anything on the first day trying it. Oh, that was my fault. Okay, pretty tough little body though, that's for sure. There we go. Nice. Nice. Let's just keep the momentum. Oh, I hit the switch again with my thumb. Okay, here we go. I gotta hold it in a different spot. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. Go up this one right here. Nice. Here's some asphalt. There's a nice flex shot for you. Okay, so we've successfully made it to the top of that hill and it did pretty good. So now we're gonna go down and we're just gonna test to see how the brake works going down, say something like this right here. See if we can kind of come to a stop. Oh, that's good right there, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty much holding this spot right there. All right, let's keep going. Let's head to the river. Okay, well, we made it about 50 feet and then we found another cool little obstacle to try out. And put it back into low gears. And we're just gonna see how it goes up this rock right here. Come on, there we go. There we go. Just had to get her hooked up. And there you go. Just starting to bottom out there. Let's go back down. Again, the drag brake is working. It's working pretty good. That's it on its own right there, just rolling down. And that's adjustable too. We can adjust that later on. Okay, let's keep moving. There's a, oh, there you go, there you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Let's go. So I'm trying to get my way down to the river, but I keep finding all these cool little spots that I could play with this thing on. So here's just a couple of piles of gravel, and let's just see how it does in loose gravel. I think this one over here is probably a little bit more easier to start on. So let's set up the camera, see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna start off in the low gears, but might need the wheel speed if I get stuck. We'll see. So far, pretty good, just at that pace right there. Let's go up here where it's a little steeper. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. Right on. Let's do it again. Okay, we're gonna go up in high gear this time. Just see if we can kind of motor along a little quicker. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try a different approach. We're on a different pile of gravel too. Gonna be a bit more strategic this time. And just go nice and slow. I want those tires to hook up on rocks if I can, but perhaps that was not the best line to start with. There we go. Okay, now let's get that momentum. Oh. No, I think the gravel is just, oh wait, no, I think it's just a little too loose. Anyways, I do eventually want to get down to that river. Okay, so we finally made it down to the river. It's there in the background, and it is a gorgeous area. When you live in North Vancouver, BC, you have to enjoy the outdoors. Look at this, 5 minutes away from my house. There's a river down there, and all this terrain. This is an RC crawler's heaven. So we're gonna set up the camera somewhere. We're gonna pick a couple lines, and we're gonna show you how it does on the rocks. Okay, so we've set up on the rocks here, and we're just gonna do some basic crawling, test out the articulation on that suspension, and it's pretty good. I'm actually surprised with the wheelbase, as long as it is, it's getting up and over those rocks just fine. But it does have portal axles, and that does give it the clearance that it's actually needing. You can clearly see that if it didn't have portal axles, it would probably be hanging up right now. But that's some pretty good flex. It's only a 118, and it's not really a rock crawler. We're just gonna crawl around a little more here. Oh, I'm gonna get it hang up on this one, I think. Maybe not. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can get my wheel up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not bad at all. Yeah, pretty impressive. Okay, so we're now right down by the water, and the rocks are very, very round and quite a bit larger. So, but this thing is handling it like you would believe. It does really well. I have tipped it a couple of times, but it's kind of my own fault. Let's get up onto this one right here. How's that for the money shot, huh? Wow, what a place to play with a nice little RC truck like this. Now's a good time to check out the accessories that Fair RC adds to this little truck from FMS. It's the wheels and tires, the flat deck, and all these little accessories that go with it that make the truck just cool. I've got a Squarebody, as you've seen, and I kit mine out sometimes when we go camping. And also it's got all metal links, so you're not going to be breaking a whole lot unless you really push it. Anyways, let's keep cruising on, or should I say crawling on. Yeah, I moved it into high gear, and it is a little sandy, but we're just gonna go full throttle for a second and just show you guys how things go on rough terrain in full throttle. That thing actually moves pretty good. You can really see that suspension working too. Okay, well, this little guy performs awesome, and I love the style. I love the little accessories, the flatbed. I did sort of catch the back bumper a couple of times, and I do see its limitations, but there's just such a cool factor about this little machine that I just kind of had to have it. So anyways, there might be more, there might not. We'll see if we run into any cool stuff on the way back to the truck. But I really don't want to ride in the sand here because I don't want to be picking sand out of my gears, and those rocks over there are a little beyond this guy's capacity, so I think we're just gonna call it, head back. If we see something cool, we'll put it on film. Okay, I could not resist. There's a little bit of a mud puddle here, and let's just see what happens. I'm not gonna get it soaking wet, but I do want to see how it does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea. No, that wasn't a good idea. Let's actually go to high gear. See if I can get out. No, I don't want to do any damage, so we're gonna pull her out. And that is some nasty, nasty mud. I should not have done that, but let's go clean it off in the grass. This thing actually does really well over wet, sloppy, gross terrain. I'm purposely trying to actually get this thing stuck, and other than that big soupy pile back there, I haven't found anything that has stopped this thing yet. Okay, we're almost back to the truck, and I just found this one last little strip of mud bog that takes you to quite a steep little exit there at the end. So let's just see how it goes. We're still in low, and the battery is getting low too. I can tell. It's hanging up a couple of times there on the way up in the long grass. But I gotta say, these tires, they're not all that big, but they work great. Okay, here goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. Even through this tight area, look at the size of that hole. Now, I can shove the whole radio underneath the truck. So let's just see if it makes it out the other side. Okay, so let's just think about here. Let's go really slow. I'm worried about that long grass. Oh, there. Oh. No, I don't want that grass getting caught around my wheels. No, I don't want to strip anything. Wow, absolutely love it. So that's how a square body should look when it gets back from a four-wheeling trip, or even a day out in the bush. I was a little skeptical about the wheelbase because it's a bit long, but it handled, as you can see, pretty much everything I threw at it. Those tires are a little on the small side, but I would kind of want to upgrade the drive shafts to metal if I was going to go with oversized tires, because it just puts that much more torque on all those little parts. But anyways, this thing, it came back in one piece and I'm really happy with it. It's well, as you can see in the video, it's a great little truck. I couldn't really run the lights on the camera because LEDs on a camera come out kind of weird. They flicker and they just don't look good. So anyways, that's how it is after the first maiden voyage, I guess you can call it. We call it maiden flights in the airplane hobby, but either way, I didn't break anything. I pushed it probably a little further than I should have, but then again, that's the only way you're going to find out, right? And that's the only way you're going to make a decision on whether or not you want to buy one of these things. Watch videos like this, watch other people make mistakes by buying the wrong vehicles, and I fortunately bought the right vehicle thanks to the guy at Discipline RC. He hooked me up pretty good. So anyways, I'll put a link to his page too, or his YouTube channel. He's got lots of followers and very, very well seasoned RC enthusiast, I must say. Anyways, I love this thing. Have a good night. Bye.